Welcome, everyone. Today we are diving into Surrounded by Liars by Thomas Erikson, a Swedish behavioral expert and best-selling author of Surrounded by Idiots. This presentation serves as a behavioral science field guide designed to extract core learning objectives and a practical toolkit for identifying and dealing with everyday liars. Erikson explores a world of manipulation and deception, but also provides the truths we need to navigate complex social landscapes. Our goal is to move from naivety to awareness, reclaiming honesty in our professional and personal lives. We begin with the Behavioral Detectives Toolkit, a structured three-phase approach to mastering deception. Phase 1 focuses on the foundation, mastering the anatomy of deception, the spectrum of truth, and understanding the core psychological motives behind why we lie. Phase 2 moves into identification, analyzing behavioral suspects using the DISC color framework and distinguishing everyday liars from dangerous outliers like psychopaths and narcissists. Finally, Phase 3 provides the toolkit for action, deploying interrogation techniques to spot inconsistencies and safely confront deceptive behavior in the real world. Not all untruths are equal. We must understand the spectrum of deception. On one end, we have white lies, altruistic deceptions intended to protect feelings or maintain social harmony. In the middle, habitual and omission involve withholding facts out of reflex to avoid awkwardness or preserve one's image. However, the dark end contains real lies, which are malicious, self-serving, and violate trust. A real lie is defined by a clear intent to mislead, combined with the fabrication of facts and a deliberate violation of trust. Why do people lie? Erikson identifies 9 psychological motives grouped into 3 pillars. First, self-preservation aims to avoid consequences, embarrassment, or protect oneself from harm. Second, social engineering involves fabricating stories to gain acceptance, protect relationships, or lying out of habit. Third, malice and gain is the most dangerous, involving personal benefit, control, power, or even lying simply for the thrill of the game. By studying the motive, we can better understand the fears or ambitions behind the deception. To identify liars, we must understand the DISC deception matrix. Red, dominance types, lie with purpose to maintain control or gain a competitive edge, often risking relationships for results. Yellow, influence types, lie for acknowledgement, often inflating their self-image to secure social approval. Green, stability types, use omission and white lies to avoid conflict, maintain peace, and avoid upsetting group dynamics. Blue, compliance types, lie strategically. They rarely lie instinctively and only deceive if a calculated risk-reward analysis proves it logically necessary. Just as people lie differently, they respond to betrayal differently. The reaction matrix shows that red personalities are explosive and restrictive, viewing lies as challenges to their authority. Yellow types are emotional and avoidant, often cutting ties to preserve their own positive environment. Green types are understanding but damaged, quietly and permanently losing internal trust, even if they offer second chances. Blue types are analytical and final. They demand hard evidence, and once trust is mathematically broken, it is irreversibly revoked. It is crucial to distinguish everyday liars from dark triad personalities like psychopaths and narcissists. Everyday liars feel stress and cognitive dissonance when lying. They often use cleansing acts to make up for their guilt and try to minimize the lie's impact on others. In contrast, psychopaths and narcissists lack empathy and remorse entirely. They use advanced manipulation like gaslighting or love bombing and view relationships purely as resources to be exploited. If you identify a psychopath, the best strategy is simply to walk away. To understand deception, we can reverse engineer a believable lie through 4 steps. Step 1, anchor the motive with a clear why. Step 2, hug the truth. The best lies are 90% true, as slightly altered truths are deeply camouflaged. Step 3, maintain consistency, as details must not change. Step 4, restrict details, because over-explaining is the amateur's downfall. Most people fail at consistency because fabricating a consistent alternate reality creates immense cognitive load, causing the brain to leak contradictions. The Interrogator's Toolkit provides a methodical cycle for spotting deception. Step 1, build rapport by playing the friendly journalist to reduce their stress. Step 2, ask unexpected questions like verifiable details out of chronological order to increase their cognitive load. Step 3, withhold strategic evidence. Allow the liar to paint themselves into a corner before revealing contradictory facts. Step 4, observe contradictions, discarding body language myths while listening for changing narratives and timeline failures. This approach forces the truth to the surface. When you must confront a liar, follow the confrontation pathway. Step 1, analyze the motive to see if the lie was malicious or protective. Step 2, neutralize emotions. Avoid anger, which triggers defensive walls, and use neutral phrases instead of accusations. Step 3, ask open-ended questions like, help me understand why you felt the need to do this, giving them space to confess. Step 4, navigate denial. Accept that immediate denial is an instinctive defense mechanism, and be prepared to walk away if the truth is permanently withheld. In our final synthesis, we must accept the reality. We are all surrounded by liars, and we all lie. The goal of behavioral analysis is not paranoia, but awareness. Use the DISC colors to protect your boundaries and understand how others communicate and deceive. The ultimate challenge is radical honesty. Erikson argues that daring to be vulnerable reduces your own cognitive burden. Strive for honesty, remembering his favorite principle, I'd rather have a difficult truth than an easy lie. Thank you for your attention.